Hi all. So today's video we want to discuss about the data set in the Azure Data Factory and Azure Synapse. Because in the data factory, we need to define the data set. For example, you are getting a lot of requirements from client. You need to extract the data from SAP. You need to extract from the SharePoint system. You need to extract data from the REST API. And lot of requests you are getting, and they are giving the format of the data. Normally, they are giving the CSV file, Excel file, or maybe binary file. Depends upon their data. Sometimes it was streaming. Definitely, as a data engineer, we need to identify it and correct it. And we need to know what are the format we want to transfer because we are taking the data and definitely we want to copy and conversion happen into some kind of data for our easy to process. So that also we want to identify. That is called as the data set identification in the Azure Data Factory. So that we can do data set. So data set means here you can see the data sets, like different kinds of data sets are available. Once we come back to here, there is a tab called a data set. When you click on this one, new data set, then there is lot of data sets are available. For Azure, we need this kind of data. And here database is this much of data, file, this one. So I'm taking this one here. Then select the corresponding format. So what are the format available here? Oh, Avro, binary, delimited text, Excel, JSON, ORC, Parquet, XML. So when I click on this one, continue, then the binary is the data set. When you give the naming, we can give BS conversion, CSV conversion to Excel or Parquet. So that we can do and add the linked list, create a new linked list, then add it, or existing we can do, then creating. So that is the then that means we are taking the data from this linked service and this data. So that is the meaning of creating the data set. I think hope you are clear. Then uh, we can define this data set, new data set for this much of data, sure, database, file, generic protocol, this much of data is available. Next, you will prompted by choose the data set format. Okay. So any of the connectors are available. First, we identify the which connector we want or where the data need to pick up. So that then to set up an existing or linked service. Then prompted choose the data set format. Then click on it, then we can get the data set. We already created one data set and added it. Data set JSON. So this is the name of the data set, this much of value. Name, definitely don't have any special character, don't dash, that kind of data is not allowed. And the type of the data, specify one type supported by the data factor, example, delimited text, Azure SQL table, etc. Then schema. The schema of data set represents a physical data type and the shape. So these are the important things when you want to know about the data set. Yeah. So yes, this is also important. Then I think we can move on next to one. I will do in the next video.